All right, well, happy Monday, you guys. Let's go into the chat or the app. Let's go over what we're doing today. So we're gonna set our clock, guys, for 5 minutes. We're gonna do 2 minutes of cardio in the beginning. We're then gonna go right into some suitcase lunges. So grab 2 dumbbells of your choice. And if you don't want to do lunges with dumbbells, get rid of those dumbbells. And then pick them up, and we're gonna do a curl to a press, okay? So hold the dumbbells however you want. If you wanna hold it like a hammer, if you wanna hold it palms up, that's okay. But we're gonna do a bicep curl and then a press, and then we're gonna go right into 10 up downs, okay? So again, let's just start with the 2 minutes. Once we get into the movements outside the cardio, we'll just keep on moving, right? If you get down to the bottom of the up downs, skip the cardio and get right back into those lunges. All right, you guys. Well, give me that thumbs up if we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, here we go, everybody. And since we're all ladies today, ladies, let's get ready to rumble. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so here we are on a Monday. First thing in the morning. Well, you probably have already done stuff for yourself this morning, but another intentional task for you today that you are doing for you that is going to deeply benefit the rest of your day. Good. And I'd even go as far as to say even your week, the way you start your day off on a Monday, or your way you start your week definitely benefits your week. All right. We're almost through our first minute. All right, you guys, 1 more minute. So I'll start the morning off with a story. So I was writing the workout on the board this morning at the gym. I had a full cup of coffee and I set it on the bench that I was standing on, okay? You guys are probably getting where I'm going at. And it rocked and I heard gush. And you know when something happens, you're like, did that just really happen? Is that really coffee all over the floor? And I was like, well, shoot. So I did have a little bit left in here. So I cleaned it all up and everything. We got 20 seconds, everybody. And I then put it right back on that bench where I was at. And no, I didn't do that. I put it on the floor, turned it up. I stepped on my bench, it rocked again. The paper towels fell off and it actually hit the coffee cup again. And boop, the little bit that was remaining, gone. All right, here we go, you guys. Grab some water if you need it. Let's move right into some lunges. Either grab some dumbbells or just do body weight, but we are gonna do 10 lunges. Okay, we're doing 10 lunges, 5 on each side, alternating side to side. We can be doing reverse, we can do walking, we can just be in place, which we would call stationary lunges. There we go. So whatever version you want to do. Now, once we're done with those 10, we're gonna grab those dumbbells and then we are gonna do curls, get to those shoulders, and then press. So every single time that we do a curl to a press, that's gonna be 1, okay? It's gonna be 1. There we go. Remember, we're gonna keep those abs tight, flex those abs, keep those feet underneath your body. You could go a little bit wider if you wanted to, but it's not needed, right? So you can keep them about hip width apart. Just make sure everything collarbone down is tight. So then you're bracing everything. So then you can go ahead and use those arms and legs. Not legs right now, but arms. Now, once we're done with that, let's go right into up downs, 10 up downs. Okay. Now, once we finish those up downs, we can go right into those lunges again. Good work, everybody. 20 seconds. Nice job. All right, 10 more seconds. Good, good, good. Get those curls and the presses if you're there. Get those lunges if you're there. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, you guys, we are warmed up. So we're gonna go right into our full body strength. I like to sometimes look at this as a continual warm up, but again, we're starting to use a little bit heavier weights if we have that option. All right, well, we are gonna be doing every 2 minutes on the minute for 10 minutes. Say that a couple times. Essentially what's going to happen, everybody, is we're doing 5 sets of this strength. So we're gonna do 6 lunges, okay? Meaning we're gonna do a lunge on the left, a lunge on the right, or whatever side you wanna start with. And then we're gonna be doing a bent over row. So we're gonna do 6 of those, okay? We're then gonna drop to the floor and we're gonna be doing 12 shoulder taps, okay? Okay, so here I am. So I'm gonna have dumbbells hanging from my side. They could be on my shoulders, whatever you want, but I'm gonna do lunge on my right. I'm gonna do a lunge on my left. I'm then gonna get my feet underneath my body, hinge at my hips, pull, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go right back into that movement, okay? So let's practice that together, everybody, okay? Let's do 1 cycle of it. Let's go ahead and step back with one leg to stand up, step back with the opposite leg to then stand up, and then turn it right into a bent over row. Now, a bent over row, I tend to keep my elbows close to my body, pinch my shoulder blades, and then I go from there. And then once we're done with that piece, we'll go ahead and get in that push-up position. Again, shoulders gonna be over your wrist, and we're just gonna simply slap those shoulders, right? I've rocked all my weight onto my left side, and I've slapped that shoulder, okay? So let's go ahead and get 6 shoulder taps. Morning, Stan. Okay, so we're gonna be here, everybody, for 10 minutes, okay? So we have 2 minutes to do each set. Once you're done with the 6 lunges and then the 12 shoulder taps, you rest for the remaining of the minute. 2 minutes. Okay? All right. Well, let me set my clock. Get your water close to you if you need it. Take a sip if you need it. And then let's get ready to roll. All right, give me that flex if we're ready. Lets me know everybody's ready to rock and roll. Cool. Is everybody ready? All right. Here we go, everybody. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, here we go. Give me a lunge on one side. Give me the next lunge on the other. We'll bend those hips. Bend over. We'll go ahead and do that row. And then we'll get right back into it. Yep. This is kind of tricky, right? So for some, right, we wanted to have dumbbells in our hands. But sometimes we don't want to do lunges with lunges. Now, what we could do, if we're not going to use dumbbells for the lunges, what we could do is we could do 6 of those lunges and do 6 of those bent over rows. So that could be a way just to kind of stay flowing. Now, if we are doing that, we're going to do a left lunge, right lunge. That would be 1 lunge. And we'll do that, okay? Now, once we're done with our 6, everyone, we're then going to drop to the deck, do 12 of those shoulder taps. Every time that you slap your shoulder, we'll call that 1. So if you do 1 on your left, 1 on your right, that will be 2. Good work. And you're just gonna hang out We have about 40 seconds until the next 2-minute segment begins. So grab some water. Okay, we have about 15 seconds. All right. 5, 4, 3, and begin. Here we go. Good. Make sure we're standing all the way up with, especially with that last lunge, then hinge to do that bent over row. There we go. Okay, we are through the first minute, everybody. Okay, 30 seconds. All right, 15 seconds of hanging out. All right, 3, 2, and begin. All right, you guys, we're right back to those lunges. All right, so today's icebreaker is going to be, what is something you want to know or learn about somebody that you've just met? So let's just say somehow you've met somebody, and what's something that you like to learn about somebody maybe right when you meet somebody? Good work. Once we get done with those lunges, go right down to the floor. Good. Moving like a boss. Okay. So again, once you guys finish up, what is something that you like to learn about somebody when you meet them? All right, everybody, here we go. One more, our next set. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay, we have 2 more sets. This is going to be our 4th set, everybody. There we go. Good, nice and smooth. Each of those lunges, stand up tall. Awesome. All right, so we got our first entry. Chris's answer is, what do they do for fun? I'm with you on that one, Chris. I'd like to know, hey, what do you like to do for fun? Okay, just so everybody knows, we got about 40 seconds until the next set begins. So you got some time to hang out. Thirty seconds. Okay, we got about 10 more seconds. So if you guys aren't close to your dumbbells, let's go ahead and get close to your dumbbells. We'll get going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Time to rock and roll. Last set in this area. Okay, we've hit our 5th set of this 10 minute every other minute. Imam. There you go. Remember, keep those abs tight, everybody. Here we go. All right. Keep going, keep going. And our next answer is from Karen. She goes, I always like to ask people what was the first concert they went to with friends. Ooh, that's a good one. She says this usually sparks a fun conversation. That's pretty cool. Well, good work, everybody. All right, well, let's grab some water. If you guys haven't put in your answer, let's go ahead and put your answer into the chat. And then let's go over what we're going to do next. Now, we're going to do this, you guys. We're going to do, what we got? We got 3 6-minute AMRAPs, okay? So we're going to work for 6 minutes, rest a minute, work for 6 minutes, rest a minute, and then we'll do one more series where we'll work for 6 minutes. Now, what we're going to start off with is we're going to do 10 dumbbell bent over, single dumbbell bent over rows. Then we're going to be doing 10 single dumbbell ground to overhead. Now, I'm going to give you two versions of this, okay? I'm going to give you 2 versions of this. Because some of us may not have a heavy enough dumbbell to do it just with one, and I want you guys to get good bang for your buck. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do with a bent over row, dumbbell is gonna be right. We're gonna grab each head by the dumbbell, and then for what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna pull with one. Okay, now, if we're not able to get enough weight with that, okay, then I want you to stick with your double dumbbell, okay? So we're gonna stick with your double dumbbell, okay? So if I had my 15s on me doing this, I would use 2 dumbbells. Just I feel like that's gonna give me more resistance of what I want, okay? Now, same thing when it comes to the single dumbbell ground to overhead. We're gonna go to the floor, right? Still grabbing it with both heads. Each hand has a hand on the dumbbell. We're gonna touch the dumbbell, And then we're gonna go to your chest and then press, okay? Another option is from here, I'm literally just gonna pull it over my head, okay? Keeping that chest up, pull it over my head. So that would be somewhat what we call like a dumbbell snatch. Now, the other option is gonna be here. I'm gonna go ahead, straddle wide legs, dumbbells between my feet, bring them to my shoulders, and I'm gonna press. So that is exactly what I would do in this segment, okay? So let's go through that really quick, you guys. Make sure you guys have the dumbbells that you guys want. And then we'll go over the last piece. So the last piece is gonna be the up down with a mountain climber. So I'm gonna go ahead, step out or jump out, okay? I'm gonna go right up, left up. Then I'm gonna go out here, and then I'm gonna stand right back up, okay? So for many, even for myself, this is kind of confusing a little bit, especially if you're moving really quick, and especially if your mind and your brain works really quick too. So you gotta slow it down just a little bit. All right? Because not automatically when we're doing those mountain climbers, we immediately want to bring the other leg back up once we return the other leg back to its starting position. So let's try that out real quick. Let's do one or two, just kind of get it out of the way, just so you can feel the flow. Take your time, don't rush yourself. So let's get one or two of those up downs with the mountain climber. So go out, yep, step out or jump out, left leg up, right leg up. Once you guys are all back in that push-up position, step up or jump up. Perfect. All right, so what's gonna happen the first 6 minutes, we're gonna be doing 10 repetitions in our 6-minute segment, okay? The repetitions will change as we go along. They'll change to 8 reps and then 6 minute, 8 reps. But let's start with our 10 reps now. All right, here we go. Starting our 60-minute AMRAP, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay, see if I got any more answers. All right. So Stan says on +1 on what they do for fun. I also like asking what kind of car they're driving. I like talking about cars. Also can tell a lot about the person. Very cool. And then Eva says, I'm excited today for what I'm doing for me. I'm picking up my new glasses. I lost glasses in Mexico after crashing on the banana boat. That darn banana boat. Okay, so reminder, we're here for 6 minutes. Now, I want you guys to keep track of all of your rounds, okay? Keep track of all of your rounds and reps in each of these segments. There we go. Stay in motion as long as possible. Grab some water when you need it, and then get right back into it. Good work, you guys. I'm kind of like you guys, you know, like I do like to know what they like to do for fun. So if I meet somebody, you know, if it comes up in conversation, you know, I'll ask them what they do for work. Sometimes that's usually like a Hail Mary on that one. You know, if you meet somebody, you're like, I don't know if I have anything in common with them yet. I'll be like, so what do you do for work? You know, but the fun thing is a good one because you're like, oh, maybe we can talk about cars, right? Like Stan's talking about cars, you know, he wants to know if you can have a conversation with somebody that likes to talk about cars. Okay. Good, you guys. We're doing 10, right? 10 repetitions in this segment. 10 of those bent over rows, 10 of those dumbbells ground to overhead, and then 10 of those up downs. Everybody loves a good up down. Am I right? I'm all right. Good work, you guys. Staying in flow. Make sure we're bending those legs as we go to the floor. Okay, you guys, we got about 2 more minutes. There we go. Okay, 90 seconds until we're gonna have a full minute rest. Okay, 1 more minute. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. A little less than 30 seconds. Okay, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead, take a break. Grab some water if you need it. Write down how many rounds plus the reps that you just got. So again, how many times did you get through? And then the repetitions are going to be how many reps into the round that you did not finish did you get? Okay. Okay, 30 more seconds. Okay, let's get close, you guys. So we're going to start another 6-minute segment. Our repetition count is going to be 8 now for the dumbbell bent over rows for the ground to overhead. Ready, set, go. All right, so repetitions are 8 now, okay, except for the up downs and mountain climber, right? So for the up down plus mountain climber. So we're gonna get 8 of those bent over rows, 8 of the ground to overhead, but still keeping that 10 the same. There we go. Good. Big thing about The ground to overhead is going to the floor, making sure that you're keeping that chest up. So if we were across from each other, we would be able to see each other. And then once we're down with that ground to overhead, go right into your up downs. There we go. Nice. Good. Keep that flow going. Catch that breath when you need to, and then get right back into it from there. Good work, you guys. Come on, keep pushing. Knowing we're going to be here for 6 minutes, but the repetition count is a little bit lower. So it allows you to get a little bit more further than you did prior. Okay, less than 3 minutes. Good push, you guys. There we go. We know how far we went the first time or how far we got the first time. So let's make sure we get there and we'll get some change. Nice. Okay, 1 more minute. Come on, catch that breath. Again, grab that water if you need it and get right back into it. Think of it as like this, you guys. We're doing 1 movement at a time. Get through that. Get into that next movement, right? Get through that. Then get into that next movement. And then start thinking about 1 round at a time, right? So think about 1 movement at a time. Then we'll go to 1 round at a time. So we're just breaking it down into little chunks. So we're always pushing ourselves to get to that next movement, that next round. Okay, 15 seconds. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. Keep it moving, everybody. Come on. Get every last piece. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, let's grab that water, you guys. We have a full minute break. Full minute break. So walk around. Take a seat if you need it. Okay, 30 more seconds. Okay, 15 seconds. Shake it out. All right, everybody, we're still working for 6 minutes. The rep count is now 6 for the bent over rows, 6 for the ground overhead, still 10 for the up downs. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, you guys, let's get moving. All right, 6 minutes, and then we are done here, everybody. There we go. Good work, you guys. Good work. Again, we're going to be able to get into that next movement a little bit quicker just because our rep count is a little bit lower. So definitely welcome that for allowing yourself to flow into the next movement a little bit quicker. Come on. You got it. You got it. Can see you guys working hard at your home. Can see that sweat happening. Come on. Here we go. Halfway, 3 more minutes. Come on, come on, get back into it. We're almost done, you guys. Here we go. There you go. When we start to feel tired, you guys, come on, let's turn it up just a little bit, right? Still stay moving. Yep, acknowledge that feeling. But then even if you have to slow the pace down, just try to keep yourself in motion the whole time. All right, you guys, we have 1 more minute. Come on, keep going, guys. 30 seconds. Good work, good work. Come on. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and stop. Good work. Proud of you guys, getting up early, making this happen. All right, let's go ahead, write down how many rounds did you get through, plus reps. And then remember, in the app, this is where we track every single thing that we do. So the more that we track, the more we stay consistent, the more we can actually go back to what we did and see all the accomplishments that we've been making. So it's one reason why I like to have everybody track what they are doing. All right, you guys. Well, let's do this. We are going to do the finisher today, which is going to be a 5-minute finisher. Okay, now here's the trick. It's going to be a 5-minute time that we're going to be in the plank. Okay, now this can be any plank that you want. All right, so I'm going to go through a couple of the different planks. So the first one is, it's called the high plank. Okay, so I'm going to be on, on my hands, on my palms. The next one is sometimes referred to as the low plank. It's going to be on your elbows. The other one is going to be on your side. So this is going to be hitting your obliques. Okay, and you can simply rotate over if you need to hit that other plank. Okay, now what I would say is I would start with which one you want to do, right? Which one you feel the most comfortable with. And then what I would say is maybe like rotate through a couple of those planks. High plank, low plank, side planks, and maybe give yourself a count. All right, I'll let you guys know where we're at every 30 seconds. So maybe you can do it every 30 seconds. You'll do a little bit of a rotation. But we're going to keep this going for 5 minutes. Okay? All right, well, let's get on the floor. Let's get this party started. Once everybody's on the floor, we'll get that clock set. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay. So here we are. Hanging out. right? Maybe focus on your breathing. Just really staying focused on being centered, being present of where we're at right now. First 30 seconds is in. So not thinking about anything after or sooner. Think about everything now. And then just breathe. Okay, nice and easy. All right, second 30 seconds. We're in 1 full minute now. Maybe if you're gonna choose to rotate around, definitely rotate around. We don't wanna over tap one position, right? So then we move into the next position and we can't really get there, right? So make it so it's nice and smooth, okay? Next 30 seconds are in. Good work, everybody. Okay, we're 2 minutes in. Okay, 2:30 in, next 30 seconds. So we're halfway there, everybody. Now, I will say, as we get into this and you find yourself needing to be in another recovery position, we could do the glute bridge hold, right? Where we're on our backs, lifting our hips up to the ceiling. But then I'd encourage you to get ourselves right back into a plank when ready. All right, that's minute 3. Looking good, you guys. Okay, next 30 seconds. Okay. We're gonna have 3 more 30-second segments. All right, minute 4. Okay, 2 more 30 seconds. We're almost there, you guys. Come on, fight for it. Okay, 30 seconds. Almost there. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Nice work, you guys. Woo! 5 minutes, no big deal. What? All right, you guys. Well, let's come on over here. Let's do our group photo. and then we can go continue the rest of our morning. Good work. Looking good, Stan. All right, guys, get those glens up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And good job. High five, you guys. Good job sneaking this in, you guys. Go have a great Monday.
Have a great day, everyone.
Buddy.
See ya.
Thanks.